Good afternoon, Shag Turf here. Anyway, we're back here at this church that we mow, and he unfortunately has to mow by himself because my mower is actually sold. We sold my mower. We're talking about purchasing a new one, but we think we're going to wait and just finish out. We're going to wait and finish out this season, save our money up, and get what we want. I think we're going to go and shop around. We're talking about buying another Hustler at the dealership that we deal with in town. That's what they sell. But we're kind of mad at that dealership right now. We're having some issues with their service that they provide for us. So we're kind of looking at we're going to look at some other different dealerships to see what they have to offer. But he's going to mow this out, and then I'm going to trim. I'll probably start trimming. I usually like to let him, since he's the only one mowing, I usually like to let him mow, and then I'll trim after he's done mowing. Let's see if you can look at these stripes. Woo-wee. That Hustler, it's a Hustler Raptor limited edition. Man, she lays down some stripes. That's just, I love it. Some people don't like stripes, but I think they're gorgeous on a lawn. And it just, man, look at them. That's beautiful. Anyway, so he's gonna mow this. I usually, if it's just him mowing it, when I first got this property, it was just him mowing it. And then we got my mower, and then I was helping him. And now we've sold my mower. So now he's back to just him again. I usually wait until he's closer to being done before I start trimming. I might trim a little extra today. Usually I just do like around the church. Usually I just do like around the church and around, like, you know, like that cross and that pole, and maybe like around their sign and these poles and that kind of stuff. Usually close to the church. But every once in a while I go out further and I do a little extra, and sometimes I hit even this ditch here. Some of it, though, it's gotten to the point where it's getting pretty long. So I might not touch it at all. It just depends on how I feel. But like sometimes I'll weed eat out further, and I might do that today. I don't know. Since usually it was, you know, me mowing too. But I kind of like, well, I'm not gonna trim as much, but like I'll trim, like, you know, like around this sign and some of this stuff up here where you could see it. I'm not sure if they're holding services out here or not. I'm not sure how that works. I think they cut down this tree a little bit more. I don't remember it being this short, and I think they did, because there's like remnants right there. I think they did, because I think this was up taller last time we were here. I'll have to look back at my videos. And anyway, so he'll mow like this part on the side, and it goes all the way down the back. He'll mow the rest of that, and I'll start trimming, like I said, around the church and stuff. We've got I think 12 properties today besides this one that we gotta do. This is the only out of town one. Look at that plane. Spraying. He's spraying. Anyway, this is the only out of town one. All the rest of them are in town that we gotta do. So we got like 12 properties to do today. We gotta get them done today because we're looking at the weather and it's supposed to rain the next like 3 days, 4 days. 60% chance tomorrow, 80% chance on Wednesday, and so yep, we gotta get them done so we can not worry about getting behind. I think Thursday it's not supposed to rain, and then I think Friday again it's supposed to rain. So we might, depending on how wet it gets, we might go Thursday and go mow our couple of farmhouses out of town that we have, and maybe try to do the city of Reasoner. It's a lot for him now that he's doing it all on his own, but you know, that's what we gotta do. It's what we gotta do. Last week we borrowed a mower, or not last week, the week before, we borrowed a mower to do all these bigger properties, and we did them all at once. And I mean, that was fine, but you know, you could only do that, you know, to make your profit only so many times. It wasn't free. I just borrowed it. That somebody loaned it out to us. So but like I said, we're gonna look into buying another mower, but I think we're gonna wait till next season, unless we could find a good deal. But we want to get up. We live in Newton, Iowa, and we want to get up to Des Moines, which is like half-hour away. Des Moines, like, you know, the capital and all that stuff, and they got a lot of dealerships up there and a lot of different. We want to try some other brands, to try them out, like Gravely. Let's see, maybe a Husqvarna. And then we're talking about trying up some standards too. We want to try them, and see what, you know, just see what's out there, see what's good, see what's a good, you know, the deals on things and that kind of stuff. Do some reviews on some stuff. There's also another Hustler dealer up, I think one or two up there in Des Moines, and we're going to talk to them too. Because I mean, this Hustler, it's great. It's a great little machine. But we talked about getting a bigger one. This one is I believe a 54. I'm pretty sure it's a 54. It might be a 52, but I'm pretty sure it's a 54-inch deck. And we're talking about getting maybe a size up from that, maybe a 58, 56, 58 one. We were at one time, I think I said this before, talking about keeping with a smaller deck to try to get in some of our yards, our houses that have fenced-in yards. But we found that we could just, we have the push mower, and most of our yards that are fenced in aren't like huge yards, so we can easily push mow it. That's a Toro all-wheel drive push mower, and that, you know, we can easily push mow the yards, but we also sometimes just weed eat the yards. Me and him just tackle down the fenced-in yards, and we got our echoes that we do. We like these Echoes trimmers. That's another purchase that we're going to do next year. We want to get an Echo trimmer with the attachments, so we can get a hedge trimmer attachment and a pole saw attachment and a couple other attachments. And then we got the racks up there. We're gonna we want to fill them up. Maybe get another trimmer too. We're not sure. And then of course, we have our 2 blowers, Echo blowers, PB 580Ts. We love these blowers. We haven't had any issues with them. They've been great to us. And then of course, our Green Touch blower racks and the Green Touch weed eater racks. We love the Green Touch racks. The only issue that we've had with the racks is they have faded. And I guess I think they said that they fixed the problem and their newer ones don't fade, but you can get paint for it and paint them. I mean, they sit outside. I mean, I guess if you want, we did get the paint. We might end up painting them. But that's probably fade too. You don't know. I mean, they sit outside. It's not like it's lawn care equipment. We take care of it and stuff, like as far as oiling it and all that stuff. But as far as the looks and stuff, I guess if you're really that picky about it, paint them. We'll probably end up painting them just because we did get the paint. But look, so far though, the actual weed eater racks have not faded. They're pretty good on staying at the color that they're supposed to be. It's just the lower racks. We also talked about maybe getting a bigger trailer, just because we talked about getting a bigger mower and trying to fit both mowers on this trailer. We don't know. Before I just had a little rider mower, steering wheel, a little rider mower that I had up there, and it would fit just fine. But if we get a bigger mower, trying to put both mowers on there and the push mower, unless I don't know. We'll see what happens. It might not all fit. So we talked about getting a bigger trailer though. I love this setup for this trailer with the side gate and the back gate, because we mostly use the side gate because you just when we park on the side of the road, you can just pop it down. He drives it right off and goes. We rarely use the back gate, mostly just when we get home to unload and load up when we get home. But as far as like going places, we hardly ever use the back gate. When I had my mower, we used the back gate to get it off at places, but we mostly use this side gate. I really like that option. At one time we were even talking about getting an enclosed trailer, but the more we did reviews on it and talked to people and stuff like that, as far as the only thing the only couple things that we found that was good about it is you could advertise on them. They have the big thing, but you can also get like signs to put on your trailer, your open trailers too, if you wanted to. And then the possibility of you just leave your equipment in there and you can lock it up and you don't have to worry about trying to unload every night and load every morning. And so we talked about that. We are going to be also looking in maybe next year into maybe possibly getting a shop. We talked about it, but that's kind of up in the air too. Right now where we live is suitable for our needs, and we got to unload, but it'd be also nice, if you got a shop, you can just back your trailer in and unhook. You don't have to even take your equipment off and unload. But we don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Like I said, that's kind of up in the air anyway. But so like I said, we're going to finish this up, and then we're going to do, there's like 12 more properties we got to get done today. It is currently 11:30. We did start a little late. We went fishing. so we yeah. Oh man, prioritize, right? Fishing first, then mowing. No, not really. But no, we did go fishing. We've been trying to do it more often because last year we were just so busy all the time. We didn't take the time to enjoy doing stuff like that. And this year we kind of said, you know what? I know we're going to be busy. I know we got a lot of stuff to do. But we need to take the time and enjoy, enjoy the summer too. We're workaholics. We like to work. We like to get stuff done. That's what makes the money. But in the same sense too, you gotta take some time for yourself. So we decided, you know what, we might get a little late start, but the sun goes down later and later and later during the summertime. It's been about 8:30 at night. But by the time the sun actually starts really going down, where you can't really mow anymore. So and yeah. You got to mow in the heat of the day, but today there's a really nice breeze going, and it's not supposed to get as hot as it has been the last couple of days. It was up in the 90s and hot and humid, and no wind, so it was miserable. But today it's not so bad, and there's a nice breeze blowing, so it's keeping us nice and cool. So yeah, we're going to get this done, and like I said, do some more yards in town, and maybe I'll try to get some pictures of that too. I think I'm going to be getting off here in a minute and getting some trimming done. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you guys have a good day. Thanks.